Little Yuletide cheer. Cheers, everybody.
Hopefully it's not water.
It's not water. It's made with water.
That's good.
And it tastes really good.
I'm with you.
Hey, during the holiday season, it's always fantastic that we get to really, our faith becomes front and center in a lot of ways. And during the rest of the year when things are going good, we don't really take a whole lot of time to worry about our faith or to think about it that often. But boy, as soon as something goes bad, I mean, even just as little as stubbing your toe, the first thing you do is ask God for help. And I think that's okay. I'm okay with that. My mom taught me that your faith is there. And if you believe, and when you need it, lean on it. So that's what this song's kind of about. It's a new. So I got a brand new record that came out a couple months ago called "Big Dreams and High Hopes." That's your cue. That's a Man's on it. Barefoot and Crazy's on it. Again, you're cute. And this next song's on it. It's about driving out in the country under a blanket of stars and not being afraid to ask for a little help if you're trying to figure out a few of the intricacies of life, shall we say. It's called Seeing Stars. I hope you dig it. There's stars on the river, the stars in the sky, the stars that are falling, the stars burning bright, the stars disappearing, the stars come to light out of the dark. I see stars in every headlight, and I wonder where they go. I see stars that are stranded by the side of the road. I see stars that look like raindrops sticking to the hood of my car. I'm seeing stars. Wishing on stars. It's like asking God for help, only when you need it. But I'm wishing anyway. Yeah, I'm wishing anyway. Anyway, yeah, I'm wishing anyway. Well, there's stars on the river, the stars in the sky, the stars that have faded like the stars in her eyes. And one lonely teardrop, and one long goodbye, it hit me hard. I'm seeing stars. Wishing on stars, only when you see them. It's like asking God for help, only when you need it. I'm wishing anyway. Yeah, I'm wishing anyway. Seeing stars. Seeing stars. I just saw Santa Claus backstage. That was pretty cool. He called me Phil.
Oops.
You know what I said to him?
Love you!
Love you, Santa Claus. Hey, I'm wearing this green rubber thing on my wrist that says, "Support our troops, USA." And I'll be honest, I'm not afraid to talk about this stuff in public. For a long time, ever since the Dixie Chicks thing and everything else that's passed in between, I just thought it was a bunch of noise. I gotta be honest, I'm an artist and I love true art and I love music and that's what I do. And I never really thought anybody cared about my political views, and I don't care about Toby's or Natalie's. But here's the deal. I just thought it sounded like a bunch of noise up on top. Just like when you turn on TV and you got heads just yelling stuff at you all the time. And so I chose to ignore it for a long, long time. And then as Wherever You Are went to #1, which is a song of mine, and then I had a top 10 hit with Love You, and all of a sudden I started kind of getting caught up in all of this career of mine, and the USO asked me to come do something. And I thought about it for a long time, and I said, well man, I don't want to be a part of the noise. Because there's so many mixed messages in that. But I said, okay, under the right circumstances, let's do this. I want to support our troops. I do believe in that strongly. And I went to Guantanamo Bay in Cuba. And once I looked in those kids' eyes, and they are kids, 18, 19, 20-year-old kids that are under intense scrutiny and intense pressure, and they're just trying to do the best job they can. And once I came back from that trip, it's no longer noise, it's personal. I believe in it, and I think that we should all take the time to rise above the noise and say thank you when we get a chance.